I love the feeling of a fresh start and a brand new planner. So these are some of my favorite videos to share. I love showing my planner setups for a new year and my new organizational systems. But I always like to make a disclaimer that you don't have to start new or fresh just at the beginning of a new year or a new month. It is a fun, inspiring, and convenient time to set up a new planner or get organized and start new. But even if you find this video later on in the year, you can start fresh and create a life that you love. You can get organized and plan your life at any time. So please don't feel like if you're not ready to go for 2021 yet, that you're somehow not going to have a great year, you're not going to be organized. That is never the case. You can start new anytime. You can decide when you begin. So, with all that being said, I am so excited to share this with you all. If you are new to my channel and this is your first video with me, welcome. My name is May and I create videos on YouTube all about the things that I love, and especially I love to share about planning and organization, manifestation, goal setting, and truly getting things done and doing it in a way that actually feels good to you. And if I could share anything at all, it would be that really you are in control of your life and you can make your dreams come true. I know that sounds cheesy, but I believe that you can create your life. So, let me share with you how I am planning and organizing. I do believe there is a difference. I talked about this briefly on Instagram, but in my mind, there's a difference between a planner and a calendar. And so that's why you're going to see a lot of different notebooks and planners on here. I love planners and I love notebooks and journals, and this is something that brings me joy. And this is part of my planner piece, just coming to terms with the fact and giving myself grace in trying different systems and different planners. That in and of itself is part of my planner piece. So there are certain things that I love to have grouped together in one planner, but you will see I have different books that I use for different things as well. So this is just to share with you what I'm using. I hope it gives you some ideas and some inspiration, but find what works well for you. So because I do believe that there's a difference between a planner and a calendar, I keep my appointments on my phone in Google Calendar. So I do use digital planning for that aspect only. I like appointments to be in there because I may have several in a day, or I need to move things around. I may need to share an appointment on a calendar. So there's a lot of different factors that play into that, and I like to have those appointments digitally. Now, in my mind, that's not a planner. That's just a calendar that keeps my appointments. This system is my planner and my organizational system because these are the things that I want to achieve. These are my projects. These are my tasks. This is where I intentionally plan things out to make sure that I get them done. So, appointments are digital on my phone. Let me show you a few more little ancillary things. These are the pens that I'm currently using, the Papermate Flare, and then I am using a mild liner in gray. Sometimes I will highlight things or just to create check boxes. And then I do have a very simple color coding system, and I'm using these Le Pens. I got them from Walmart. This was such a great deal. I believe it was around $10 for all 10 of them. And I have also been using these to write in my Hobonichi, but if you guys have suggestions for what pens to use in the Hobonichi, please let me know. I found that this Papermate Flare doesn't work that great in the Hobonichi. So this is my first year using that, and I wasn't sure what to use. Okay, so speaking of the Hobonichi, let me share that with you guys first. This is a Moterm cover. I love Moterm. I made a video all about my traveler's notebook that I got from them, which I will show you. It's over here to the side. This is just such a lovely journal. It's real leather, pebbled. I love the company. I've had really great experiences with them. They're so affordable. You can get them on Amazon, which is the best part. It comes super fast. I do also have a black croc in this same A5 size. That one sells out super fast. So connect with me on Instagram and I try to share on there as soon as I see it come back. So I'm using this A5 as a cover for my A5 Hobonichi cousin. Again, this is my first year using the Hobonichi, and to be honest with you, I don't love it. I'm trying to get myself to love it, so we'll see. I'm just kind of playing around with it. This is the book that I want to keep forever. This is really a memory keeper. I want to journal on the daily pages. I want to have a monthly overview to kind of see how the month went, important dates, my social media calendar on there. This is just, yeah, this is what I want to keep. If I only keep one thing from this year, I want all my memories to go in here. So I'm not really planning or even pre-planning in here. I'm doing that in other books and then just kind of going in and filling in. I want to use my time, the time that I use in this book as a kind of creative outlet. I really want to get back to creative, like planning and journaling. That's something that I haven't been doing the past couple of years. So that's what I plan to use the Hobonichi for. I'll show you a few of the updates that I did. I just tipped in a kind of gold foiled piece of scrapbooking paper just to be pretty. I added this neon heart, and then I've decided that, let me show you, there we go. This is what I don't love, the paper. I'm going to use this yearly overview as a habit tracker. That's my plan for the first month anyway, for January. So we'll see if I continue on with that. But I like the idea of having a habit tracker here. So I am using that here. And then for December, I can show you guys this part. So I tipped in another piece of scrapbooking paper, and I have a lot of things filled out on this side of the calendar actually. So I won't show you guys that, but I'll show you the very minimal decorations that I did here. These are from the planner spot. I just put a little bit of washi and then again tipped in the scrapbooking paper. The weeks, I use these 2 page markers that came with the cover. So I have one for the week section and one for the daily section. And again, I am using that as a journal. The first page in the daily section, the first page before the month begins, is just a blank page. And so I'm using that to write out my January routines. So again, this is something that will just kind of stay on my desk, be a creative outlet, memory keeper, and we'll see how long I stick with it. I really, really want to have just one book that I can look back on the year, and so hopefully I will love this Hobonichi and continue to use it. Next up is my bullet journal. I don't have this set up yet, and I was originally going to use this as a daily planner, put in a monthly and weekly overview, and really just use this as my everyday planner. But I've since decided to switch it up, and I'm going to be using this bullet journal for my long-term projects, notes, and planning out social media. So if I have a video that I want to plan out or take notes on, I can do that. And then I'll also keep track of my routines in here. So just kind of a modified bullet journal. If there is a day that I really need to plan out, I might use this for it. But I think that this is really just going to be more of a long-term project planner. It's really my vision for this. I have promised that I would do a video on project planning, and I haven't done it for you yet. So that is definitely on my list, and I will work on a project planning video. So that's what this bullet journal will be for. I love this journal. I will list it down below for you guys. It's very affordable, dotted pages. They are numbered, very thick. I think that's probably my biggest complaint about the Hobonichi is the pages are so thin. So I love this paper. It does have a pocket in the back, and I have a video kind of going through a few different options for daily notebooks. So I will also link that down below for you guys. But this is a really great, affordable option for a bullet journal. So I will be using this as a long-term project planner and to keep track of routines. And then this will be my daily planner. So I just made an IGTV video all about this. This is the Russell and Hazel planner, and it's massive. Like you guys can see, actually, let me compare it to a clipboard. So I would say it's, yeah, almost the same size as a clipboard, just a little bit smaller, shorter than the clipboard, but a really nice size. This is a beautiful gold cover. It's really thick. How many of you OG planner girls remember Russell and Hazel? I used to love them because they had these really beautiful binders, and they had a customizable system that you could use in the 3-ring binders, or maybe they were 6-ring. I can't remember, but they were really nice binders, and it seemed like Russell and Hazel was not a brand that a lot of people were talking about. So I kind of forgot about them, but was excited when I saw this in Target. And this was just kind of a last minute addition to my planning routine. I decided to use this as my everyday planner because I love the setup. So let me show you guys back here. This is that iconic signature pattern that was in the inside of those Russell and Hazel binders before. So it was fun to see this again. I do love that it's spiral bound. I don't do well in rings. Disc bound is like okay for me, but really spiral bound is my favorite. So this is the back of the planner, and there is a pocket back here. I have some stuff on the other side, so I don't want to show you guys that. All right, so let me show you the inside. I kind of just have a list right now of the planners that are in my current system, so I can just reflect on it in a few weeks and see if the system's still working well for me. I do have my color code here. This is just a notepad. I think I got this from TJ Maxx and just put it on with some rose gold washi. This planner comes with these stickers. I don't anticipate using them, but I left this in here because I like that this is kind of a clean dashboard on the back. So I imagine that I will use this kind of like maybe an inbox, or just to write notes on here that I don't need to keep permanently. So this planner has a quarterly goals section, and I love that because I process things in quarters. I think about the year, I break it up into quarters or seasons. If a quarter time frame doesn't work, I like to think about it in seasons. So this works really well with my brain. It just has the goals broken up. It's a very simple and minimal, which I love. It says personal, career, financial, and big ideas. I don't anticipate using this section because again, I do have a project planning notebook, but you could easily cover these up or use them however you want. And then it has a quarterly review, which is great. So success, growth opportunities, and then notes. So I will share with you guys that I am using these. This is kind of my big picture for the quarter. I'm doing personal, career. I have a couple of financial goals, and then I'm just using this as a to-do list as well. I generally think about to-dos in a monthly or quarterly overview. And previously I was using a clipboard and just writing it out on a piece of paper and just kind of keeping this on my desk. So I like the idea that now I can keep these in my planner. And then for quarter one, used this note section for YouTube ideas. So I love that. And then it goes into the monthly overview. Again, very simple. It does have a habit tracker down here, which I am using, and then a to-do list for the month. So I may look at the quarterly goals and pull from that and put them in the monthly to-do list here, and then reminders and important dates. And then it just goes into the weeks. So there's plenty of room. There's only 1 week on, the week is just on one page on the left-hand side, which I love because again, I don't really use this for appointments, but if I need to plan out to-dos, then I can put that here. And then over here on the right-hand side is just this amazing dashboard. So you can put a goal of the week or an affirmation or a quote, notes, priorities, next week, a long to-do list, and then the current month and the next month. But again, these headings are so minimal that you could easily cover them up and change these categories. But this is how my brain works. Like when I was using this clipboard system, I had things kind of divided out in a similar way. So this is really appealing to me. So I have this weekly page on the left broken up. This is the first time I'm trying this, so I don't know if I'm gonna love it because just looking at it now, it looks very cluttered, but we'll see. I'm going to try it for a week. These are the things that I want to focus on for every day. And I used this mild liner to create the checkbox, did a meal plan on the upper right, put a quote up here, just some important things that I need to take care of here, and then a reminder for next week, which by the way, if you are watching this video when it goes live, I will share with you that National Sticker Day is on January 13th, and I am running a promotion on all of my stickers. They are very chic, minimal designs that I love and that I'm so excited to share with you all. They're digital, so you can buy the file once and print them as many times as you want. I also have a money workbook all about money affirmations, practical tips for money management. It's a really useful money mindset workbook. There's so many journal prompts and it's just juicy and so good. So that is also included in the National Sticker Day promotion. So I'm going to link all of that down below for you. You can use the code MAYBAD21 in my shop and you will get 21% off in honor of National Sticker Day from the beginning of January through National Sticker Day on the 13th. So definitely take advantage of that if you've been wanting to check out my stickers. They are beautiful, chic, minimal planner stickers. And many of the sets include workbooks or things that are useful and functional beyond just pretty stickers. So definitely check that out. All right, so this is my everyday planner that I will be using. Then the final thing that I want to share with you all is my faith or spiritual journal. This is a traveler's notebook, again from Moterm. I have a whole video on this. I love it. It's beautiful, soft, creamy leather, and it was so affordable. So I will have this link down below for you all. It came with 3 journals, and I use this as part of my devotional study. So these are the 2 books that I will be reading. Hopefully I will go through them in Q1, but this is my focus for Q1 in my devotional or spiritual binder. So I'll be reading these and just kind of taking notes in here. This is also where I want to dream big and do kind of my bigger vision casting, scripting, journaling. I want to make vision boards in here, so I want to have visual aspects as well as written. This is just a kind of like just a feel good binder. This notebook is where I want to keep dreams and goals and spirituality and prayers and just things that make me feel really good. So that will be all in here. So that is it. That is my current system. Everything that I am using for the beginning of 2021. Again, I change my mind a lot, but that's just who I am, and I like to honor that and have grace with myself. I can tell you guys that I've already ordered a manifestation planner, actually 2 of them, because I wanted to compare. I couldn't tell what the difference was, and I wanted to share them with you all as well. I hope that this gave you some inspiration and ideas and is encouraging you to just get started. Don't think that you need any of this stuff. Planning your life can be as simple as just using a piece of paper and a pen. If you enjoy these things and pretty planners make you happy and get you excited and motivated, then absolutely use them. But don't think that this is what's necessary to be organized and to plan your life. I do think you should use pen and paper. I think there's a power in that. Digital is certainly convenient and I use it for my appointments, but Get yourself a piece of paper, a notebook, and a pen, and commit to putting your dreams and desires on paper, breaking those down, setting goals for yourself, setting intentions, and truly getting what you want out of life. So I hope this gave you some great ideas. If it did, please give this video a thumbs up. It's so helpful for me and helps to make sure that others who may need this content will see it. I hope that you'll subscribe, join me over on Instagram, and I will see you in my next video.